Once an iteration has started, you can track iteration's progress using Cards View, List View, and Burn Down Chart in AgileWrap. In this video, we will demo how you can track an iteration's progress using Taskboard, the Cards View presentation. Taskboard is a visually powerful representation of the work underway in an iteration. We can use Taskboard to track the work status for an iteration and an individual on a daily basis. Let us look at the iteration plan on Plan Product page. An iteration is also called sprint or milestone. We have scheduled 6 stories with 20 story points in iteration, January. Team members have committed 200 hours. We have assigned 180 hours work to the members, making our iteration 90% full. Select the iteration row and click on the Taskboard link on top right. Each row on the Taskboard represents a user story as a card on the leftmost lane, and story tasks and associated defects in the lanes on the right. Task cards show in different vertical lanes as per their status: New, In Progress, To Verify, and Accepted. Tasks with no user story show in the last row. During the status meetings, you can click on Task ID and share the task progress with your team. As you start working on a task, drag and drop it into In Progress lane. Update task estimates and remaining hours by clicking directly on the card. Click on pencil icon to edit the task. Update task attributes and record the meeting notes under Comments section. Once the task is ready for testing, QA, drag and drop it to the To Verify lane. AgileWrap changes story status automatically when the task status is changed. What if the task is blocked and you cannot proceed without resolving it? Click on the gray flag and mark this task blocked. AgileWrap shows red flag and red border for the blocked task and story. Edit the task card to enter the reason for impediment. Once the blocking reason is taken care of, you can unblock the task and work on completing. We may not have defined all the tasks at the time of iteration planning. To add a new task for a story, click on Task icon on the story card and enter Task Detail. Taskboard refreshes to show the new task card. If a reviewer finds a defect for the story or a task, he or she can add the defect in AgileWrap for requirements traceability. Enter defect detail and upload screenshots. AgileWrap creates a defect card with bug icon. To add a defect that does not belong to a specific story, click Add Defect Link on Quick Links menu. Enter defect detail and select Current Iteration in the drop-down. New defect shows in the last row on the Taskboard. The owner of the defect gets email notification and real-time alert on his dashboard when a defect is assigned. You can drag and drop a defect card from one lane to another in the same way as a task card. When all the tasks and defects for the story are done, we can move the cards to the To Verify lane, and AgileWrap marks the story To Verify that is ready for QA testing. A product owner usually marks the story accepted by editing the story card. Select an owner from the drop-down to view member-specific taskboard for the iteration. Use checkboxes on top to track only tasks or defects, or both for the iteration. At the end of an iteration, all the tasks and defects are expected in the accepted lane, the last lane on the right. If work on a story has not yet started, then go to Plan Product page and move this story to the next iteration or product backlog. We saw that Taskboard provides easy tracking of stories, tasks, and defects for an iteration and an individual using cards view. In the next video, we will show you tracking of iteration using list view and burn down charts. Thank you for watching Agile Rep videos.